Hey guys, I thought I'd do a little video here on the Lux Geo. This is a Wi-Fi thermostat. Now works with Google Assistant and also Alexa. Before it didn't. My understanding is that they didn't update and now it does. With the thermostat, I have 4 zones through the house where I was using this older style thermostat, manual control, and I have just a 2-wire setup. I don't have a common wire. I'm running a four zone controller board to my boiler in order to provide heat to my baseboard heater. This is not an electric baseboard heater. It's gas water driven, and I'll show you here in a second what that setup looks like. But for 90 bucks, I ended up getting a bridge set up, and then you can interface this as well. If you're missing wires, I'm not sure how to set this up. Really what I was looking for was a programmable thermostat with Wi-Fi connectability, so that way I didn't manually have to use this if I forgot to turn my heat down and save some money. And the package also came with thermostat, base, mounting screws, and then it kind of gives you this manual, a little bit of flow chart algorithm as far as what you're using, how to go through and set it up, also the bridge, how to work the bridge, and then different options of however your heating or HVAC system is set up. Now, this won't work with what they call an inline voltage. What I mean by inline is if you're running a swamp cooler, something kind of like an older style inline switch, that thermostat will not work with a swamp cooler, but it would work with refrigerated air system if you have a 24-volt power supply. With the 24-volt power supply, you would need a common wire in order to activate the system. Now, if your system doesn't have a common wire, you can hub into and buy an additional plug for it and then wire in a common wire. Anyway, I'm gonna come back to my system. It's fairly simple, but I wanted to make sure that I had it set up. So I have my thermostat here. I've already wired it. I've already tested to make sure that it's okay, good to go. With the thermostat, I've already connected it to the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi platform was a little tricky. You do have to select the Wi-Fi that this is calling for on your device, and then go back in, download the program, or download the program first, and then you have to switch back and forth between the device Wi-Fi and then your actual home Wi-Fi for internet connection. Once you download the program, you can go in there when you're connected to the Wi-Fi to the device. You go into the program and then you select the device, and then it'll create a piggyback type of interface once you connect onto your home Wi-Fi after you've connected through the program to your thermostat. So I have a 24-volt. I just have a red wire and a white wire. On the back of the thermostat, there is a jumper here for RC and RH, and also another jumper for W1 and Y1. Now, for me, I don't need the jumper for Y1 since I'm only going to be using W1. Now, if you look on the bottom here, it has RH. So I have my red wire going into RH, my white wire going into W1. This I did leave piggybacked as far as the jumper to RC and RH. I've already leveled out, mounted my platform, so that's good to go. Everything's already connected. There's my batteries. Batteries are installed, Lux Geo, and then essentially what you do is you just come in here, you'll plug that in. Now, you can use it this way, or you can use it long ways as well. when you go through the initial setup, it will go through that with you. Afterwards, when I show you the video, I still need to come back on and put on my little cover here. But, so I'm set at 67 degrees, or sorry, the temperature inside the house is 67. I'm currently at 62. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna bump this up to 70. I need to run over here real quick. Here's my boiler setup. I'm on zone 2. Zone 1 is currently active with another thermostat that I'm using. So zone 2, put in the call. Activated the valve. Now the system is currently on. When I activated the valve, I have my pump system here. I have 2 pumps, in fact. And the 2 pump, what it's doing here is it's creating a heat exchanger. The square footage of my house is a little over 4,200. So we went ahead and put in 2 pumps so that way 1 pump wasn't working so hard. Now this is an old cast iron boiler. With the cast iron boiler, we have it set to 180 degrees. Once it drops down, when it goes to 180, the boiler shuts off, and then it'll drop down to 160. 160 degrees, it'll kick back on. I still have my zone 2 active. And my boiler is lit. Now zone 1 wasn't active. Zone 2, which is the thermostat that I just put in, would make the call and then tell my boiler to turn on. So the system is a little complicated, but it's very simple with the 2-wire system on that thermostat. But I wanted to show you guys that it does work. And now what I'm going to come in and do is I'm going to take zone 1. I'm going to change out zone 1 to the Lux Geo Thermostat. And then when my other ones come in, I'll swap out zone 3 and 4. But again, zone 2 is active. Pumps are running there and there. My boiler is on. And then we'll come back to the thermostat. Currently reads 67 degrees. I can override. I'm at 70. I can bring it down to 69. It's really nice for a digital thermostat. When you log into the Lux Geo program, you have to see the interface, but you can set up a simple program as far as when you wake, when you are away, weekday through the weekend, and hopefully it can save you some money. Again, this is going to be the Lux Geo. There's my other one that I'm going to put in. There's that. Comes with all the hardware that you need. Any other labeling that you need to put for your wires are here too. Make sure when you put your thermostat up, you want to make sure that it's level so that way it doesn't look crooked, and you'll be good to go. I haven't played much with the settings here, but you can override and until next period, click right and it'll save it. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this helped out a little bit. If you're using a gas boiler with baseboard heating and the 2-wire setup, I can come over here, I'll feel the heat. That other pump is working after the valve has been open when the thermostat made the call to my 4-zone controller. Thanks guys, hope this helps out. Hey guys, just wanted to give you an update on the thermostat that I installed yesterday. Here's the 3rd one that I'm going to replace today. But I wanted to show you the app of the Lux app. You come in here, and this is what it looks like as far as the interface. You're able to label where the thermostats are, what the target temperature is, and then after using it, you can also set it away. The other thing you can do is you can set up a geofence within a 1, 2, 3 mile radius, so that way when your device is getting close to your house on your Wi-Fi, it'll automatically fire up your systems, or won't put it in, or will take it out of away mode. But I wanted to show you here in the kids' room, for example. We'll go in there, has an indoor temp, the current temp, and then a target temp that we're looking at. You also have the different settings here for heat, auto, and then you can off or hold, and then there's a schedule as well. One thing that I thought was cool is it marks your runtime. So the amount of usage that you're using for the thermostat will record your runtime. And you can come in here and select your day with your hour, 4 p.m., 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. The other thing that I found that I thought was cool actually was it'll give you a total runtime of the day up here at the top. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys the platform here of the Lux Geo Thermostat. This is all Wi-Fi capable, and with the Wi-Fi capable thermostat, the way that I have it set up was the 2 AA batteries that are in the back, since I don't have a common wire. So if you get this, just go through the setup, be patient, follow directions, don't get frustrated. There's my schedule, what it looks like, and pretty much once you get it all set up, it's pretty seamless and it's been pretty stable. I haven't had any issues with it as well. Anyway, thank you for viewing and good luck. Also, just to wrap up the video, if you're not familiar with the wiring systems, please contact your local professional to help you. Thank you.